In this video, you will learn how to install the ORBCOMM CT 3500 container tracking solution. The following points are mandatory when installing in inclement weather, and installs should not deviate from these guidelines. The importance of this will be stressed throughout the assembly procedure. The CT 3500 is installed to the face of the reefer using a very high bond or VHB adhesive. It's important to follow the instructions for cleaning and primer application to ensure proper adhesion. When installing in wet weather, the install surface on the asset must be completely clean and dry for the VHB tape to bond. If the weather is such that the surface cannot be kept dry, installation cannot proceed. When installing in cold weather, the primer ampules and device must be kept warm, ideally room temperature, until just before the device is to be installed. Follow the directions in the inclement weather installation procedure to ensure a good bond. If these guidelines are not followed, the installation will be compromised. The CT 3500 Y cable version ships in one box that contains the device, Y cable, gland, and cleaning kit. Depending on your specific telematics requirement, the box may also include a telematics presence label that can be affixed to the face of the reefer to alert technicians that there is a telematics system installed on the reefer and where to get supporting documentation. The label is generally installed near the control panel as shown here. Here we see the face of the reefer and where the CT 3500 will be installed, and the cable route. The CT 3500 device will be placed on the right side panel with the main harness running behind the fan area and into the controller box, where it connects directly with the reefer 3-pin power and 7-pin serial connections. Before starting any work, switch off the reefer and disconnect it from mains power to gain access to the fan area. Remove the 4 bolts holding the fan cover and set it aside. Using the scouring pad and alcohol wipes, clean the area of the side panel where the CT 3500 device will be installed. You can use an alcohol spray and cloth as an alternative to the wipes. Just prior to adhering the device, make sure you apply the 3M primer to the surface of the panel. For installations during inclement weather, follow the specific inclement weather procedure outlined in the inclement weather installation procedure document. It is important to mark the center of the hole in a location that will not interfere with any equipment behind the panel. Shown here is the position for installation on a Daikin Zestia reefer. Please note the mounting location may be different on different models and OEMs. You will drill a hole through the panel in the mounting location to allow for the cable to be run. It should be 60 mm up from the bottom of the panel and 60 mm from the left edge. Before drilling the hole, check behind the panel that there is no equipment close to the hole area that could be damaged by drilling. Use a cone or fixed size drill. Drill a 29 to 30 mm hole in the panel. Clear away any burrs or debris. Inside the controller box, identify an existing cable exit hole, or drill a new 34 mm one. Note that if drilling a new hole in the control box is required, fit the provided NPT cable gland in the new hole to protect the cable and seal the hole. Feed the circular 12-pin harness connector through the controller box hole into the fan area and along behind the fan. Then route it through the hole in the side panel drilled previously. Remove the white tape cover from the back of the CT 3500. Carefully connect the circular 12-pin connector to the CT 3500, ensuring the key slot on the connector is aligned with the key on the back of the CT 3500. While ensuring the harness connector is inserted straight into the device connector, push the connector in and hand tighten the M12 connector firmly, but not over tight. As you tighten, push the connector in and tighten again. You may need to do this several times to ensure the connector is fully seated into the body of the CT 3500 device. With the M12 connector fully tightened, carefully stick the CT 3500 to the panel being careful to ensure the device is vertically aligned. Firmly press and hold the CT3500 against the panel for 30 to 60 seconds. Inside the control box, locate the Reefer's free-hanging orange 3-pin and 7-pin RMM harness connectors. Connect the main harness connectors to the Reefer's free-hanging orange 3-pin and 7-pin RMM connectors. Inside the control box, coil and secure the loose cable bundle to an available hole or other cable tie in the left-hand side and close the door. Use cable ties to secure the main harness cable to existing cable bundles. Then replace the fan cover. Power up the Reefer and leave for 5 to 10 minutes. Check the LED on the right side of the CT3500 device for a green LED indicating proper installation. Use the Field Support Tool, FST, to confirm the Reefer ID is captured in the app. If the Reefer ID is incorrect, or if you see red error indicators, contact ORBCOMM customer care to troubleshoot.